Si Senador Jinggoy Estrada ay masasampan na by Thursday, and after 2 weeks kay Senator Joel Villanueva naman. How about isa rin ho dun sa inaabangan ng publiko ay yung pagsasampa rin ng kaso kay dating Speaker Martin Romualdez. Any update on that?
Nandiyan na yan. Meron na kaming dalawa pang kasong inahanda tungkol dyan. Meron kaming isa pang money laundering case mabigat. At of course, yung the grandest case of them all, itong pinakamabigat na kaso dyan, the conspiracy to defraud the treasury. Yun talaga yan, sa pamamagitan ng budget. Hindi madali ilatag yan. So we're being very careful about every premise that we make. Kasi first time ito gagawin sa kasaysayan ng Pilipinas na magkakaroon tayo ng ganitong klaseng kaso.
May timetable na ho tayo.
Wala kaming timetable dyan. Basta yung big case kasi, hindi mo pwede lagyan ng timetable dyan. Kinakalap namin ang ebidensya niyan. Binubuo namin sa araw-araw. Kaya we're here every day. We just go to work every day. And marami naman, it's bearing fruit. Marami naman kami nakukuha ang ebidensya. Kaya lang, nung araw kasi, pwede mag-file ng kaso, press con, tapos na. Tapos malalaman mo, 15 taon na wala pa nangyayari. Hindi po ganoon ang ating sistema dito. Sa atin, gusto natin, matapos to as soon as possible time. Kung pwede nga, kung talagang ang korte ay maging irreasonable, dapat dyan, hindi aabot ng 2 taon yan, may judgment na yan. Kung kami hindi abutin ng 1 taon, dapat ang depensa hindi rin abutin ng 1 taon. Kung sabihin nun, 2 taon yan, meron na dapat resulta yan. Ganun dapat ang kaso sa husgado. Kaya hindi sanay ang tao dyan. Sanay tayo, may file mo. Kasi, di ba, matagal na nung ma-dismiss ang kaso. Hindi ho dapat gano'n. Kasi ang lugi dyan taong bayan. Hindi na natin nakukuha yung pera, mapapalis na yung mga kailangang makuha dapat, at nasasayang ang mga resources na dapat nakukuha natin para sa bayan.
Last na lang po. May masasabi na po ba tayo this early na co-accused ni dating speaker sa kasong ipapagod?
Marami siyang co-accused. Huwag muna natin pag-usapan. Basta marami siyang co-accused dito.
Thank you.
Yung in relation to this, no? Actually, yung hard stance ng House sa Romualdez cases yan. Kasi pinapasapiran namin yung record sa small committee at the Committee on Appropriations at ayaw nila ibigay. Yan ang sinasabi ko. Kaya, hindi madali. Sinasabi ko nga sa inyo, hindi madali yung aming gawain dito. Pero hindi namin ina-atrasan yan kahit sino pa. Wala kami atrasan.
Sir, Gwen po from PCIG. Sir, I understand you said it's hard to set a timetable on filing of charges, but last April you said that plunder charges are expected to be filed against Senator Escudero and former Speaker Marcoleta. Sir, onti na lang po before matutuloy po ba yun?
Hindi, this is it. Ito yung kaso na sinasabi namin. It's a grand case. Kaya, probably, we thought it easier before. But as days go by, we know how obstinacy can block everything. And right now, they're being obstinate in the House, even for the records of the proceedings. Ganun lang to. Ito yung mga hadlang na ating overcome. At alam ko naman makukuha pa rin natin yan. Kaya lang, hindi nila ginagawang madali yung trabaho namin. Pinapahirapan kami, pero kasama yan sa sinumpaan naming tungkulin. At hindi kami na dyan. Hindi kami na hihinaan ng loob.
So, hindi ko matutuloy this week?
Huwag na natin sabihin yung panahon. Basta, ginahanda namin yan, darating tayo dyan.
Sir, last, is the Ombudsman also considering requesting files from, congressmen who have claimed that they have files on insertions or have actually stated in public, may figures po sila minsan.
Kasi sinasabi mo kasi, yung tungkol naman kay Leviste, di ba?
Or meron din po ibang lawmakers na...
Hindi, kukunin namin. Sige, oo. I think that Toby Chanco did volunteer files. Or Toby Chanco volunteered files. Oh, lahat yan, kinukuha namin lahat yan. And those who can contribute, welcome po yan. Basta magagamit namin sa kaso.
Thank you po.
Sir, 213 yung conspiracy to defraud. Basically.
Ano yan eh, it is a layman's, explanation pa lang ang ginagawa ko. Wala pa tayong technical. The technical things about what specific provision and the terms that we will use to label the crime, that will come later. Sinasabi lang namin, that's the big case na kinakailangan matapos.
24 budget.
Conspiracy yan eh. It's only a description of what we are trying to put together.
Sir, good afternoon. On ano lang, yung budget. Kasi sir, di ba, as lawmakers, the job is to propose amendments to the submitted budget
Yes,
of the
of course,
President.
of course.
So how do you distinguish a legitimate proposal for amendment and when does it reach the level of being a crime already?
Ayan, iba namang usapan yan. That's very specific.
Kasi they could just say
I don't
na...
think it's right for me to answer anything of that magnitude because it will refer to many situations that we face in the investigation. Kaya yung conspiracy to defraud comes in different phases and different parts of the narration. Kaya hindi ho natin pwedeng sabihin kagad na ito yan. Hindi po. Binubuo natin lahat yan para magtugma-tugma lahat ng bagay.
Sir, part ba nung difficulty is because proposing an amendment on the part of the lawmaker is not per se a
Hindi,
crime?
pwede yan. Alam mo yan, may period of amendments yan sa rules. Meron yan. Ang hinahanap mo rito, yung amendments na wala man sa record eh. Na
Small committee, sir.
yung insert na lang sa sunod ng final version ng budget. Mga amendments na hindi kasama sa plenary deliberation pero bigla na lang nagbago, nagmilagro. O yung small committee nga eh. Kaya nga, ito yung tinatanong mo eh. Ngayon, they're trying to stop us from getting the information. But I told you about that already. The first thing that I told you about was this one. The hardliners who do not want us to get into the bottom of things. At marami dyan nasa house ngayon.
Sir, 2024-2025 budget.
25, 24, yes.
Sir, on another topic lang. Sir, I understand ongoing yung investigation on the Senate shooting incident.
Yes.
Meron na po ba tayong nakikitang liability on the part of the senators?
I wrote-
Merong public
I wrote
pronouncements
the Senate
also of
President.
helping the
Naalarm kasi ako,
Senate.
naalarm ako. Nung nakita ko si Aplasta, still talking on media and still parang holding office somewhere there. So I wrote Senator Cayetano about enforcing the preventive suspension given by this office. And we have not yet received a reply from the Senate President, but we expect one. Kasi nga, we will know if he is complying with our order or not. Kasi ano yan eh, he was acting Sergeant at Arms of the Senate, but he is the Sergeant at Arms of the Commissioner of Appointments. Baka gusto nila magpiloso po, ibahin pa nila yung usapan. Isa lang yan. Kung anong posisyon niya na hinahawakan, preventively suspended po siya.
On the part of the senator, sir, kasi may mga public pronouncements na katulad ni Senator Padilla na kasama niyang umalis si Senator Bato
Kasama yan
Senate
sa
premises.
inaano natin.
Meron po ba kayo
Well,
nakikitang liability?
Meron na panel about this. Yung panel natin.
So they're actually interviewing members of the media.
Nagsimula na eh. Nagsisimula na naman yung panel natin.
Aplasta.
To investigate it. Si Aplasta, isasabihin na natin. Pa-file natin sa PIN. In the next 5 to 10 days, we will be asked to explain.
Sir, as in wala pa sir sa pila kay Ablasca?
Wala pa akong alam kung wala. Kasi ako naman ang paperman ng pag gano'n. Inako ko na yung pagpirma ng mga sapina para walang magrereklamo na kung na ang dami-dami sapina nagagaling kung kanino sa loob ng opisina ng ombudsman. Inako ko na, ako na lang gagawa. Ako pipirma, pag mataas ang posisyon, ako pipirma.
So sir, ang nasabina pa lang so far are members of the media? Would that
Yes,
be correct?
invitations muna. Hindi naman sapina lahat. Mostly invitations, ha? Invitations pa lang. Yung sapina only for those who will not cooperate.
Sir, may timeline po when do we expect the resolution of the
Well,
Senate?
ano yan, I do not want to stick to any timelines. It's traumatic for all of us. So wag din natin tanongin yan. Don't ask
By
the question
season,
anymore.
sir. Season. Ang ilan ba to, sir?
Eh, wala na tayong timelines. We will not talk about timelines.
But sir, dun sa investigation niyo po on the Senate incident, kasama rin po ba yung mga public pronouncements sa press conferences ng mga senador?
Kasama lahat yan.
Yung
Kasama.
nasa Facebook live nila?
Oo, kasama lahat yan. Kasama lahat yan. You are under attack at lahat. We will get to the bottom of it and we will come up with the truth kung ano nakita namin totoo.
Sir, yung kay, Senator Joel Villanueva, sabi niyo po in 2 weeks, ano po yung basis nun? DOJ recommendation din po ba yon or is it with the Ombudsman?
DOJ recommendation, but we're not adopting the DOJ recommendation in total because we view it differently. Diba? Kaya nga we delegated to them, but we are not hard bound to agree with their findings. We can still change the findings if we think that it has to be changed. Tsaka sabay naman, ginagawa rin namin yan. We just let them do it because we started there nung SOJ pa ako, kaya lang gumawa na rin kami ng investigation dito.
Thank you, sir.
Mike.
Mike,
Traveling mic. Lapit ka na. Lapit ka na.
Yung wireless din yan.
Mapabili na po sa Samsung Wireless. Lapit ka, Mike.
Sir, hindi ako nagkakamali nung unang pag-iimbestiga natin sa flood control na babanggit ko po noon na as much as possible parang ayaw nyo na magsampa ng plunder sa mga involved na lawmakers. Pero ngayon, yung simula yung pag-iimbestiga po kay dating Speaker Martin Romualdez, dito kay dating Senate President Chis Escudero, tapos ito, sunod na si Senator Jinggoy, pagtapos si
Joel.
Senator Villanueva. Ngayon, plunder na po yung isasampa natin.
Ano yung kasi yan?
Naging dahilan bakit?
Hindi, ito yan. Ang unang tingin natin kasi, parang naging imposible to prosecute plunder. Kasi nga, lahat ng ruling ng Supreme Court, ina-acquit lahat ng tao sa iba't ibang dahilan. Di ba parang nangyari na yan? Pero, about thinking about it again, and looking at the body of law that we have, we really can make a case for plunder. At dapat huwag lang matakot kasi sometimes there are really bad decisions written by certain justices. And that can be overturned by the court. Yun ang ating change of attitude, is that we are hoping that the Supreme Court, of course, and Sandigan Bayan, will look at it from a perspective of, from a very objective perspective na kung paano talaga nagko-constitute ng crime ng plunder. Kasi, nagkaroon nga ng ibang pag-i-interpret na parang para lamang maka-acquit ng tao na hindi naman dapat